Signs he lost interest. Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. If you're new here, welcome, and consider subscribing to my channel and click that little bell notification below. Relationships are never easy or have a smooth flow to them. They have their ups and downs, sometimes making it so awesome, but sometimes making you wonder whether you made the correct decision. There may be times in a relationship when you feel your man is no longer interested in you, or tired of the relationship. We can learn all we need to know about someone's interests by observing their actions and words. Being in this situation, worrying about how to keep your man can't be easy. Whether he's your boyfriend, husband, partner, or you've recently just started dating, there are always some signs that display loss of interest. Let's see how you can know when he has lost interest in you. He has lost his romance. We're more excited to do things with someone when we like them and genuinely enjoy their company. So if he no longer lavishes you with hugs, kisses, and attention, first, it would start upsetting you. It would not be difficult to notice differences in his demeanor when he's with you. When you feel that he is no longer romantic as he used to be, remember that it is not good, because losing romance is a highway to breaking up. The absence of romance between you is an obvious sign of losing interest in a relationship. He doesn't ask you questions. Asking questions allows others to learn more about you as a person. When the person you're with asks you about things, whether it's your favorite band or how your day was, that means he or she is getting to know you better, showing interest in you, and learning about your likes and feelings. When he stops asking questions, it simply says he's not interested in keeping tabs on you and prefers to keep to himself. He shows no effort. He may be losing interest if he no longer cares about his appearance or personality, acts inappropriately, or stops showing you that he cares. You might feel that he's stopped making romantic gestures, trying to impress you, and showing interest in your life. You can clearly see that he has stopped trying. This is not just about you. You might notice your partner lacking the desire to socialize with your loved ones, family, and friends, or make plans with them. Because, for all of us, our relationship with them is unique. So you might also want your partner to be as involved with them as you are. So if he no longer cares, take note. This is a sign of lost interest. You're rarely together. You might miss spending quality time together since you don't get much of it anymore. And if you are together, it will be because you decided to do it, and perhaps even forced him to. This simply means he is attempting to distance himself from you to make it easier to end things in the future. He appears to be attempting to protect you from harm by slowly distancing from you. But remember, all he's doing is escaping. He's not making future plans with you anymore. You might wonder why you two didn't go on a picnic lately or watched a movie together. Then you'll notice that everything you do now is coming from you. He doesn't seem to plan anything anymore. He makes no effort. You'll also see that he has stopped talking about the future. There's an uncomfortable silence. Couples have a lot to talk about. Their chats are mostly non-stop. That's not healthy when he's not initiating a conversation, and you feel distant, cold, and awkward about it. A conversation can feel strained for a variety of reasons. But if there's no reason behind this new uncomfortable silence, then that must be investigated. He's not responsive on the phone. He's probably stopped texting or calling as frequently as he once did if he's losing interest in your relationship. Calling and texting are your only options for communicating with your boyfriend when you don't live together and want to stay informed about each other's days. When you're deeply in love with someone, you'll feel compelled to tell them about the best parts of your day as soon as possible and to hear all about theirs. In light of this, if he's not responsive as he used to be, then you know why. He's rude and defensive. It's a big red flag when the lovely, sweet man you fell for starts ignoring you, throwing insults, and becoming sarcastic. He's no longer the nice, sweet guy you first fell for. Maybe he picks on you or does things you despise on purpose. Perhaps he appears to be attempting to get under your skin. Things frequently lead to fights, and he then tries to blame you for it and make you feel bad. This guy is attempting to irritate you, perhaps subconsciously. That's because he no longer wants to be with you, but isn't strong enough to end things on his own. You're no longer a priority. At first, we sacrifice time with our friends and family, school and work, and even sleep to be in contact with our love. Nothing is more important to us than getting our fix with them. There's no such thing as being too busy in a strong, healthy relationship. There will always be time. 1 hour is sufficient. A quick lunch or coffee date will be enough. Nothing could keep your boyfriend away from your relationship if he was still interested. So, if he is so busy that he doesn't have time for you, then please reconsider. Excuses, excuses, excuses. He was all about you at first. When you called, he ran. He now always has an explanation when you ask him to do something, whether he's working late, has errands to run, is sick, or something else. Sometimes these excuses wouldn't even seem genuine or honest. You have to know that when someone mentions an excuse for why they can't do something, they're saying that they don't want to do it, or that it isn't a priority. He is now a nagger. We pick fights unconsciously because we're looking for a way out. That is why, when you're on the verge of ending a relationship, you'll probably be irritated by everything they do. Things you used to let go of, possibly even things that never bothered you, will begin to annoy you. If he picks fights with you over unimportant things and allows the argument to spiral out of control, that means he's most likely looking for an excuse to end it. You are invisible to him. He used to pay attention to even the most minor changes you made, like getting a haircut, wearing a new outfit, or trying out a new recipe. He used to make you feel special by doing little things, like giving you his jacket when it gets a little chilly outside, or offering you comfort when you're feeling down. If those little acts of kindness have stopped lately, you better brace yourself because your man has lost interest. Almost no sex, or it's only sex. Things were hot when you first started dating, but that was long ago. You haven't had sex or been physically intimate in a long time. You might be missing the intimacy because he no longer wishes to be intimate with you. This is likely not just about physical intimacy, but also emotional intimacy. This is one possibility. The other one is the exact opposite. You guys are constantly having sex, which is all you do when you're together. This situation can manifest in a variety of ways. You may not see each other often, but he forces you to have sex when you do. You and he may be having sex, but you might notice some other signs of him ignoring certain aspects, such as being less caring. If the guy only engages with you regarding sex, he isn't looking for anything else. Perhaps he's attempting to cover himself behind sex, using physical intimacy as a barrier against potential emotional conversations. You just know it. Last, but the most important sign, we always have to trust our gut. You may have this feeling that something's wrong. You might suspect your relationship with your partner is ending because you're losing interest in each other. You can feel, in the pit of your stomach, that he's not the person you used to know. That his body language says something else, even when he's still with you. Instead of avoiding the uncomfortable truth, it's time to face it.